Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Where To From Here. You've gone through, you've done all of the videos in that series. You've gotten all the way to part 9. You've worked through those and you go, well, we're finished, right? Well, yeah, but not in our Python journey. There's still plenty more to go. So a couple of places I want to show you where I think it's incredibly useful to learn. First of all is Edabit. This is my go-to place for learning Python. It's got places where you can practice, and you can practice many languages as well. Not just Python, you've got C, the C languages, Java, JavaScript, PHP. You want to learn Swift and Ruby, you want to do some app development, it's there for you to practice. And you can find, here we go, convert hours into seconds. I've already done this, but let's do this again. So it comes up with a problem. How many seconds? It's going to give you some seconds here. I can't actually make that any higher. It's going to give you some hours, and it wants you to say how many seconds there are. So write a function that converts hours into seconds. You then click on this little code tab up here, and it gives you a place where you can write some code. So now we're writing a function here. We haven't talked about functions yet, but functions return something rather than printing something out. They return. So I'm going to say return hours times 60 times 60. And I'm going to check. And it's going to run some test cases and check to see if our solution is working. And well, look at that. It has. If I was really stuck, I could have clicked on the resources tab, and I could have checked out these links to for some clues to help. So maybe there's some part of Python I don't know yet. I follow these links, I learn about it, and then I use that in my code. I then continue, and in my opinion, I didn't manage to see that because I've already done that. In my opinion, the best part about Edabit is the solutions part. You can take a look at some of the code that other people have written, and you can say, well, was their code better or worse than mine? Were there ways that I could have improved my code? Were there things I didn't think about? Were there better, easier, shorter, clearer, less computationally expensive, or more obvious ways to solve that problem? And quite often, as in my case quite a lot, yes there are, and you can learn some stuff by checking out other people's code. Okay, that's Edabit. Next is thinkstar. And I really like this website because it's sort of learning how to code backwards. They're going to give you some code, and they're going to say, what does this spit out? So you have to come up with the answer. They're giving you the code. You have to say what the output is. So in here, of course, it's going to be hello world. And I say, yay, it's going to be hello world. Woohoo, excellent, I got it. And you go next one. Okay, what's this going to be? Well, what is this code going to be? And you think about it, and you think about it in your head. You go 7, and it's going to go 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, not 7. And then you figure it out, you put in the answer, and you check it. So I like that. It's just a different way of thinking about code, different way of learning code, making sure you understand the code you're looking at. Next one is called Clash of Code. You may not be able to access this one at your school, but you can definitely access it at home. Really cool because it's competitive. Hopefully it loads for us now. Some of the questions on here can be quite advanced, so I would say not until you're routinely doing medium to advanced questions on Edabit would I do this one. And it's taking its time. Maybe I can't access it here either. It looks like that's the case. Clash of Code, check it out. Next one, HackerRank, very similar to Edabit. I don't think it's quite as good. Again, the questions are quite advanced, but it's a good another one. Free one to sign up for and check out. Last one that I really enjoy if you're up for a challenge is called Project Euler. These are maths problems that require computers to solve. So you have to be pretty savvy with your maths, but also you have to be very savvy about thinking about algorithms, thinking about programs, thinking about how you might solve these maths problems with code. So let's take a look at the archives. So let's take a look at the first one. Okay, so we're going with multiples of 3 and 5. Oh, by the way, I should say Project Euler gets very, very annoyed if you put your answers to the questions up online. They're okay with the first 100, and this one's a perfectly fine demo. So if we list all of the natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 or 5, we get 3, 5, 6, and 9. The sum of these multiples is 23. Find the sum of all of the multiples of 3 or 5 below 1,000. Okay, that is very hard to do by hand. I'm sure there are ways, but if you're going to sit there and go, okay, well, there's 3, and then there's 6, and there's 5 in the middle, and there's 10, and there's 9, and going through and manually grabbing them. This is a one-liner in Python, maybe 2 lines to spit this answer out. A for loop, and you're away. And so with all of these problems, they are much easier to solve with code than without. And get going, find a few, solve them. There are so many problems in here. Some of them can get very, very tricky, but they're a really good challenge if that's what you're looking for. Make sure that you are routinely solving medium to advanced levels on Edabit before you come here. This is where you go for a challenge. Excellent, and that's enough for now. Once you've gone through some of those, well done. You're well on your way with Python. Well done for making it this far, and best of luck, and we'll see you on the next one.